Third time's a charm. Well, no. Well, the third review of the day, Irma Vep. Yes, I do put the sticker on the top right corner there. Made by Olivier Assayas, made in 1996. And a lot of feelings behind this movie. So Olivier Assayas wrote for the director, I'm sorry, was originally a critic for the French interview. I forget the name of the publication. I apologize, but he was a famous. I believe Jean-Luc Godard worked there as well at one point. But he was a top critic there, and he decided to make a movie. I don't believe this is his first feature, but this is the one that he's most famous for, which is Irma Vep. Irma Vep being the title character of Les Vampires by Louis Feuillade, I believe his last name is. Famous 1915 serial that was made in France, which really holds up even today, by the way, and I believe that's on the Criterion channel for you to view. But she is the main character of that serial. And this is a very strange movie. It sort of follows the themes of like Day for Night, which is a Francois Truffaut movie, where it's really a movie about making movies, but this is about a movie making experience where everything goes wrong and will go wrong. And I think that it's a really good movie in that sense, and that's really the whole plot. And with Maggie Cheung at the center of it, playing the title character here. And I think that the movie itself is really just a deconstruction of the whole French cinema, maybe even a satire of it, because and Maggie Cheung is this sort of vessel to like go through and to see like what is going on here. So essentially the plot, and I'll explain it the best way I can. Maggie Cheung is called on to do this movie in France. I believe it's the first time she came to France, and this director is calling on her to play this title character in this movie. Well, it turns out the director has no idea what to do, and he's crazy. So eventually he has a breakdown, and during this time, Maggie Cheung is going through all the production points of the movie, is from the costume designer that kind of, I believe is the costume designer, that flirts with her in some sort of weird way. There's actors that try to hit on her. There's interviewers that kind of put their own thoughts into it rather than asking Maggie Cheung what she thinks about stuff. So it's sort of like the satire and deconstruction, like I said, of the whole French sort of film industry at that point in time. And also, from what I see here, Assayas' own experiences of being an outsider in the film industry at first. So I think that with this movie itself, there isn't like a whole lot of like plot points and such to go off of. It's really just going through this sort of stream of just endless amounts of people that come in and out, that Maggie Cheung just kind of has to be malleable about the situation and just acts all happy, and I'm just happy to be here, but and there was a scene in the middle of it that I kind of found strange, where she gets into her character and steals from other people and stuff like the title of the Irma Vep character, and this is apparently not staged or anything like that. So it's like in real life. So it's really strange. It kind of goes back and forth between reality and fiction as well. And I think, of course, the film was very well made by Assayas, and an ending scene that eventually kind of devolves into just complete madness, what the original director had, before being replaced by a new one that does not want Maggie Cheung in it at all, and he eventually kicks him off the set. So just a complete madness sort of production of the movie itself. But the way that it was filmed, the way that it was acted by Maggie Cheung, which I didn't find the most interesting in this movie. I just thought that the whole structure of the film was its strong point, and Maggie Cheung was just really the vessel to go through, like I said. But this is a recommended movie. A lot of people love and hate this movie. It's very divisive for some reason, which I never understood, because I think it's a very simple movie. So I know that Assayas has remade this on HBO Max and uses a different actress now. And so I might be able to catch that and give you my thoughts on it. But for now, Irma Vep is a very great movie on the deconstruction of French cinema, and I highly recommend that you pick this up. I think the supplements are also very good as well. And it actually includes an episode of Les Vampires and the Hypnotic Eyes, where it also features the title of Irma Vep, although it was over 100 years ago, and that's fine. And then it also gives Olivier's Assayas's thoughts on the movie itself and where his head was at the time. So this is a really good. This is a really good edition from Criterion, and yeah, go out and check that out as well. Thank you.